It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Let's talk about this Artemis upgrade. Shifting gears a little bit. Where's my full screen? Here we go. So we have... Boom. Boop, 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 boop. Artemis skill upgrade. When Artemis is ascended to rank 2 to tier 2, you'll have the ability to upgrade her smart arrow skill to a healing smart arrow. All right, smart arrow bounces 2 more times, then returns to Artemis, healing her by 33% of the damage dealt. So we can take a look at what she has now as far as her bouncing arrow. So let's go with we're gonna use jets, we're gonna use Nebula, we're gonna use Sebastian, and we're gonna use Astaroth just to keep her alive. So we're gonna take a look here and see how many times her arrow is going to bounce, if we can catch it. I'm not sure what the skill cooldown is yet. We'll take a look at that as well. All right, so she's just used it. So it looks like it's a 16-second cooldown with about a 0.5 or 0.8 second delay. 1, 2, 3. All right, so it currently hits 3 targets. What I'm curious is if it hits 3 targets every single time. There goes her ult. Okay. Oh, there's too many heroes that are dead. I don't know that Nebula is the choice for this team. I think you can probably get away with potentially not using Sebastian. You know, using Sebastian or Nebula, it's a big question on which one to use. 1, 2, 3. So it hits 3 times. It hits 3 times. I think she hits 3 times, right? I'm pretty sure she hits 3 times. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, then let me know in the comment section. It's fine. So then looking at this ability, right? It hits 2 more targets. So now Artemis is going to be hitting 3 targets instead of, 5 targets instead of 2. Now Artemis is going to be hitting 5 targets instead of the 3 targets. Wow. And she's going to be healing herself for 33% of the damage that she deals. Now remember, as a critical hit hero, she's going to do a lot of extra damage. She's not going to be quite on par with Kira, but you could consider her like, kind of like Kira. You know, maybe a little bit stronger than Ginger in the back line there, in the backline marksman options. Better than Dante? Probably not. Better than Ju? I would say probably better than Ju, yeah. But being able to heal, being able to self-heal while also doing damage to the entire enemy team every 13 to 15 seconds, I think it's a pretty solid ability. Do I think that she's going to end up being the best marksman? I think you can absolutely build a team around her and be super effective. Super effective. In fact, I did a video on her, the Blender team with her a little while ago. I think B. Doran was the one that gave me the idea. I believe that was his team that he was using. I'm not sure if you're watching B. Doran. But you'll be able to make an effective team with Artemis, just like you would with any other damage dealer, just like you would with any other physical attacker. You know, you just got to build it the right way. You can add in support heroes like, you know, Sebastian and Jet, Nebula, Isaac, Morgan would be okay with that, you know, penetration stat. But, you know, I think she's definitely going to be a strong hero. We need to see what her second skill is going to be, the second upgraded skill, because every ascendable hero gets 2 skills. So if this is the first skill, what that second skill is going to look like is really going to determine, before we can, you know, say for sure if she's going to be the best marksman, or, you know, whatever you want to call it. But I think that she's going to be completely viable. In fact, I think a lot of people should, you know, potentially level her up if you need another damage dealer. Yeah, I think you are thinking Thea. Yeah, Thea and Darkstar. So who are we missing then? Well, I guess we've only seen 1 skill. We'll know more. We'll know more as we get closer. Clickbait title, obviously. Clickbait title, obviously. But I think that she's going to surprise some people. The healing is what's really going to matter, right? Like, you could just stick Dorian next to her. No, I should say that the healing probably doesn't matter, because you can just stick Dorian next to her and she'd be potentially doing better. Artemis lacks good pet. So far, I have no rational explanation why she had been denied Mara, even although Artemis can blind. Yeah, that is a good point. She does bring some utility. She does bring a good amount of utility to these fights, whereas Ginger really doesn't. Clickbait title from you would be why Galahad is the best hero ever. I think I actually do have a clickbait video somewhere saying why Galahad is the best tank. I call our first ability and maybe in a weird 4th ability. We also have Nebula Ascent skill. Yeah, that's true. We have Nebula. Very true. So we're missing Cleavers. Is Cleaver the only one that we don't know the one skill for? Guardian 06 was making some discussion about Artemis's... Here we go. 33% of a ×4 X plus C skill, even if it's all 5 enemies, presuming 50% armor with a max skill. gives a amount healed of 51,000. Her health pool at max. Her health skill damage will be increasable with the Ascension Tree, but I would presume the proportion remains similar. So Guardian 06 is saying that she's going to be healed by about 55,000, about 50,000, 50 to 55,000 at max on average.